So, and Dr. Emmanuel Mafo, former MP for Krum, is in the camp of Dr. Bryan Acheampong and aiding Komo, their first assassin. Doc, South and Kaimo channel pay or Kessben FM, the Kessben TV Plus. So,
Coffee Major Swan pay.
Doc, now here, the who watch it.
Yami to me, you crum cracker.
Doc, never knew so, Bryan Acheampong. Now, I want to say,
oh, you go so.
Sir, I'm call from here.
Oh, sir. Bryan Dotisi mo enter, but Obianim said he's the fastest growing candidate. Candidate and the popularity within the party. Sorry, Kessie. By the time I do January, now I take you over. Bryan Acheampong, because now some more okano. To assume party for no tiasie. Who said, baby, I do know. We need somebody who can first and foremost unite the party and also fight to get the MPP formula. Yeah, they win it Abano back near to me win it 2028.
Doc, video be on social media so you just say Dr. Bryan Acheampong according to Mobi e dia fa kusa sini mampusi fo ntokwa no ho. Ya no na mamfo che say o kire say Dr. Baomianti ena kusasi ni mampusi so belong to mampusi fashion no ma o man to aba e wo boko ne pesua so a ma MPP din kugo ami ate say doka be chirim say manfo agina no asibone. Exactly what did he say? Asabe pa no kai.
Yo, did I see the kind Dr. Bryan Acheampong say video na echo round no menim ye wo hu me hu asem no kana me wo ho eti no metumi adi hu adanse.
Okay.
And that video na circulating no hu back where 2 minutes wo hu say ye twitwa nsem ni bi asiani eno enye no correct say unya there 4 minutes o kan ni nsem ni wie ni nyina wie ya asem a o kan nyina ne say odi kan ka say MPP ye wo ye formula from 92 emre bia ya win ni aba no ye de win ni NDC for so wo mo de na ye formula no ye win ni Ashanti Eastern na ya win ni Western na say ye wo opposition a ye timi a win ni a Greater Accra ya win ni Bunone na Hafu areas na northern regions no 5 northern regions no ye vote a ye wom yensaka ye ko voter regional at least ye 10 to 14% wom no yensaka all the elections are MPP atumi a winning na this is the formula ye they are winning NDC also omo there men ko hodum na Dr. Bryan Acheampong asem okaye no saka say Yera Baumia has been a victim of circumstance.
Okay.
Victim of circumstance actually say sabe obi akobo ne kro no
e sign bi na abisa no
e na uti ufie oye adwuma wo Kessben na ye bo refie ho a ye si kofi ye si be ma bi awia de ofia ha ya chi mema am ofie ho nyina ye do akoto self aba radio si say hey Kessben FM presenter kofi say wo we kromfo ansa na be chechire mu awie ne be hu say nye kofi ne wi aye no. In that situation, we be a victim of circumstance. And you know we are sikano. Then so as I fear utimunti, ye bechi meme wo fie ho nyina nti ya che waka ho bi. The Dr. Acheampong, Bryan Acheampong, can say. And ye nyina ye nti ase say Dr. Bryan Acheampong, onye obi a na oye Baumia opponent. Ababia ya to be a last elections for ye no Dr. Baumia no anim supporter or no Dr. Bryan Acheampong e the man no at the support on the campaign. It is only public and or Kasa. As I say, who say, on your opponent, and you'll be a sabe, or fee other camp bina, or back, or no dear, or ye Baumia through and through or support to Baumia. It you know, and yet I dream Bonibia no Kai, or cano hof, or see me about Baumia. Fine gentlemen. Be anywhere chese on to mean the president. Name wa be a victim of circumstance.
Okay.
Now, among other factors are, ma obi antumi nka say Dr. Baumia Quentin MPP Lucia. Me, I supported Dr. Baumia. I was part of his manifesto team. Me, Mejina Baby, and as a researcher, I know I have seen many studies. The entire MPP Lucia. Me, Mejina Baby, and Dr. Baumia Quentin Lucia. Okay, but you cannot also deny the fact that yen traditional votes are if the northern regions, any baby a part of voter in maybe no yenya ebeka ye formula no ho no to me so nyina baby anka say and also an contribute to a lot.
Okay.
It ye case ye losing election na enya one reason it will be antimi ka say Dr. Baumia nko anti ne lusu ye. So I say name he was saying say ye formula na ye dey win elections no. Enam bibia esi some parts of the north in Amawa be a victim of circumstance. And also can home and yen to me enya voter. Yen to me enya voter. Say yenya. De a winning. That is exactly what he said. And he said that he is coming into the election because he believes, say, Oba, or no, there he is not a victim of that circumstance. And you know, Obetumia bringing all those votes back. Send your beko back to your formula MPP, they win elections. When you be at them, one kasa jaba umia ofe kranwa or presino. What you say because or person can bonnet there, Kobeka say, Obeki can say be. But I'll say he's only a victim of circumstance.
Let's say the Okako saying and say sa circumstance wa be victim nintino. Se mo sa presenting the bioma Ghana for a MWA party no.
Exactly.
As I don't know what we can say yes into the Bahomian Sinche.
Oh, na so of course, na say ye Bahomian Sinche they had it no contest. Obi a who contest bia no eventually you are saying say na ye in Sinche no ya to abana wi MPP afa na ye ko new primaries. Inti obi anyina mu na ye yin Sinche. Oti da mi kira say ye nyina no ene obeka say o say kensu ye yin Sinche. Of course. So ye abana ye koto. Na all presenting ho. Into all presenting ho dia o person o say he is the best choice for the party at this time. And if you interpret that to mean say you can Sinchen, yes, he is saying that is invariably that's what he's saying. Say Muni can Sinchen, Muni Baumia Sinchen. Now I'm presenting a unifying face to a youthful face to na yemfa party number back to the grassroots. Now you come back to your formula, you're winning in all the elections, MPP are winning. So that 2028 we don't struggle. It's as simple as that.
One more Dr. Acheampong also can say said the man for Kai so nanado ultimately man penida and the modern bonia then eventually on the baby ni power mono or more GDA say Bosmani mono say ya kono ba queen ye ti Dr. Acheampong ba queen one on a matono mama catino as a candidate look of a new candidate fresh one the bar and yet the other 2028
many sansem nina many to the kind of MPP ni so obi ka say nanado won't mean ni president no e no dey no obi anim say enye 7 na nyina so obi awom say na won't mean ni president say waku nipa na say waye dey o tell it no dey ye montungu and na the fact say you say bosumanim ye nkom yi ba ko ye nkom mienu ni ho ahwan no masa ye nyina tell say Professor Dubuahin onukra the new MPP UP tradition yemfa ne say onu na beyef torch bearer obegina ne Rollins di akon ebeje ma yete MPP party no edc ho no onu kra no okọ primaries baako obekọ second one na party for ni hu say ni fie ene sebi na ni so share ni that time Rollins Jumede ni ade no MWA party no onu kra no party no yi ni Sinchen. Oti ase ekofa je ekufo e de baye enti no the better me say your party no you need logic bia wo say wo kọ baako ene wo beka say Professor Dubois he kọ baako je Kufuor kọ bienu Akufo Addo kọ biensa enti ye ma Dr. Bawumia kọ e9 and ye be twen say wo be kọ e9 no no your logic we are talking about politics we are talking about formula ben na udia winning elections from 92 go back to your formula your winning team yen change winning team enti no formula MPP de bia mutimi de je Kufuor de winning aba je Kufuor votes are onya no voter region onya no western region onya no northeast northern regions go back and get it never beka there Ashanti ni others ne be yamao now on top of that munya mo party ni so ye because ye can ye ja party no so mre ye ene niema bi a anko ye wa aban mu no the party no can deal with it internally say yes niema ni nyina wie a we go back to our formula then we win simple yenja emotions we asem na ye kan enye emotional enye odo enye yi sebi akoma asem we are talking about common political logic political formula NDC mra omu pese omu consolidating central region votes. Even a huge figure like Haruna Idrisu, they had to move him from the front bench in parliament and bring Ato Forson to consolidate the central region front because they needed power. Omu we power no enye no ma ye Haruna Idrisu, Minister of Education, the biggest ministry.
Okay.
You know, every MPP person should think about power. Let's stop being emotional and thinking that I will be in a time will be no. Ye te party ni say de be win power. Ye anti party ni say de be ye enye kru ye kru. Enye odo ye kru. It is about power.
Doc, and someone okay. You heard the number cano 2024 na. As a more shifty post because 2024 no. We brana ala ne kere Japan wo mu no a. Omuga sansem we nyina ema mumudo do no a tie Dr. Bawumia chi de ne koi. Mu free power yi e na mo sankrofo ni nyina free mu afedie mu biebie sansem we eso. Are you being consistent?
I have always been very consistent. Dr. Bawumia, I supported him. Dr. Bawumia, I was convinced, much as somebody like Bryan Acheampong was also convinced, said because of where he's coming from and his religious background, he will bring the Zongo votes. I didn't say it. He said it. And I believed him. He said that he will, when he stands with Mahama in the northern regions, he will beat Mahama. Yes, exactly. These are not my words. It is on the way. Or see, he will take the Zongo votes for us. I believed him.
Kessben.
But as a realist, say a two abawi ni yebu nkonta. Not those claims, no, and to me, na say among other factors in here you lose you know, me who say the circumstances around you also played a role. Why would I continue to believe, say, things in the next 4 years? And you know, you have not been consistent. Of course, in politics, sometimes you have a belief in the leader and the claims he makes. And in some kind, you know, maybe Gidi, baby can be said, see the Dr. Bawumia bar. Muslims say, well, Ghana, at least, Omubaya proud, say for the first time, you know, in the Fourth Republic, Omubaya a president. And not necessarily, will be proud to say, yeah, Omubaya president will be to me another 8 years. And Sanya man Dr. Bawumia ne kan miss me GD ye GD amenya ye no na me didi nachi na Bryan Acheampong didi nachi support no boa the campaign heavily but say ye wie na ebu nkunta ni wie a ye sese ye akoma fim na ye focus on the figures the data again na data no kan the results shows to say as those assumptions, you know, and to me, Now to me I'm a political party a cheap party ni say the power. Why must we suffer as a party because of the circumstances of one individual? That is the point. So we should not be emotional. Nobody is insulting. Nobody is saying no. We are saying Obi are playing the role. Say Professor Dugwahi on the cover or Ben Kenya party.
Yeah, the culture of silence.
Deputy DC Kura when you be a new party name. What I say, Dr. Baumia Wababwa Nana Kufuado. Anye Biano Watumi Nyakwenya the vice president for 8 years. What I said, there is a position that always fate will put you. Me put emotions aside. Me real. As simple as that.
Ebi nso kyerɛ sɛ Bryan Acheampong no kasa asɛm wei. Oyɛ na dwe so beto Snit hotel maako nan no. Ma organized labor adwumefo nka bomu ko Ghana fo bebrebu fui pa ka ho bi ntina omoto aba ede etiamo. Eno so kan say.
Enye no pre. Minya. You see, when the internal politics, not say people try to go into these angles, Snit almost advertising on hotel, almost person almost tongue. Time almost advertising, time Rock City Hotel, and yeah, Brian the sorry call hotel, maybe Tom Hotel. Of course, Rock City and the company, Rock City call say, building the biggest hotel in Africa. Enti no se musibo hotels we no moon to me manage na mo boka ne ade anase nye profitable what that capacity and yes ye dey papers by Rock City sodium papers aba na o mako international tender omo win tender no na Bryan onye minister no ni aban mu he was only a member of parliament Sebi Ghana for yes a politics near statistics kosa you discourage Ghanaian businessmen from putting their money in the economy. Sebi Lebanese living a cash a company in a cash or better could be a bedding. Now Bryan Rock City almost sa companies no Sebi Ghana for and for the invest in the bina almost better for my mama juma. What is the beef about that? But of course, it's our time near politics. So NDC at the propaganda, which is all right because it's bad no cry at this time now. Ya to a baby, so big sack of Faba say or the Bayer propaganda. Then the panel is not being fair, and I have said Menka say nipa ba ko painting like MPP no suye. I've told you the party no ankasa. We need to do introspection. Party na say ya brabo. Ye wa ban mu no, ye position ni ma bia ye say ye hwe. Nti there are many reasons, many other reasons in here. Election no anko ye amayen. Nobody is saying say Dr. Baumia nti ye lose ye outright. No. But among the factors, and I hear Kacho said there are circumstances that also affected us. Which circumstances are or no by virtue of baby or free then what be a victim. And we need to correct that. The other things we will also correct them.
Doctor, yeah, we.
Why are we emotional about this?
So okay. One of the guys in your camp, your friend Razak Kojopuku, then someone watro. And then Dr. Baumia Akano, ni na kopepe se niema ekutia MPP. Ebi a bad economy. Man is kasem nye. And na exchange rate depreciation said the seed no dollar no bro no. The tosumi is a domestic debt exchange programmer. Obi on this kaba Bible say okoje esi nya ma si okra ye bete so. And now fail the building of National Cathedral. When we near ma Ghana for here ho to aba. Na nya ba bia ba omi afiri. And omo hwe ho se nunti. Omo to aba emamo. Unu say
that is his opinion. 2008, President Akufo-Addo also inherited the evils of, so to speak, President Akufo. 2008, ye prison for last minute taxi drivers. Ye chichi omo, ye tutu petrol mu. Aban bia ni wa ofi wa. Sebe, niema bia oye ye no ehun sinsanso. Any effect on the party, so what you say. But in spite of that, In spite of all the Nema and ACC for time, it was also as bad as Akufo-Addo was able to almost get 50%. So you see, the point is, nobody is saying, say, I will not be an angel and say, MPP abai no ye kono na bibia ye kama and Dr. Baumiana or no wabe say bibia. It can never be true. And quote me, they say that cannot never be true. They no they say there are a number of factors. The ema yen edincho. The okay no economy, governance, failure, but there is something we call candidate-driven factors. And until the two abano, omo to abama MPP parliamentary candidates or Ghana in Bomwa. It is almost 350,000 votes above omo to above the Mabaumia. That is what we call candidate-driven. And until now northeast. Wale constituency, Dr. Baumia Fino, that constituency was the best performing constituency in the whole 5 northern regions in terms of percentage of votes. I didn't hear because the whole no free candidate driven. As I say, let's do politics, scientific politics. Let's stop emotional politics. And you know what we are saying is that nobody is putting the blame on Dr. Baumia alone. There are other factors which we will deal with within the party. Party reforms are expanding your base. Any other to come and correct some of the issues in here. But apart from that, there is also candidate factors, and you cannot run away from it. That is it.
Right. It's we are confident, say Dr. Bryan Acheampong Simunche, but come January 31, 2026, MPP for nominate flag no ebesanism.
MPP for per power there.
Say on per power there, it should be Bryan.
I think so.
Not Baumia, not Acheampong, not Educhum, not anybody. Bryan.
I think Bryan stands tall. You did say Bryan. A bit to unify party no better than all the other candidates.
Yo, that I see no pay. Only Dr. Youngson, there was CSR or Sano pay with you. Watch out, pa.
Right.
And I say, Dr. Imano Mafo, can I